Now the question says that the ratio of Fanny's money to Annie's money was 4:5. After Annie spent some money on the dress, the ratio of Fanny's money to Annie's money became 6:7. If Annie had $240 at first, what was the cost of the dress? Firstly, we draw the models at first to be 4 units for Fanny and 5 units for Annie, because the ratio was 4:5. Alright, so then this Annie spent some money away, so the ratio becomes 6:7. But at the end, the model of Fanny should be the same as before in length, because Fanny did not spend any money. But the ratio became 6 parts, as that for Annie, the ratio became 7 parts. So we draw the model for Annie to be slightly longer than Fanny, but shorter than the model before. Alright, because she already spent away some money. And we were told that actually Annie had $240 at first, so we put it down in the model here. Alright, and therefore comparing Annie's model before and after, this is the part, alright, that was spent on the dress, and which is what we're supposed to find. But we know that by looking at the a model for Fanny's, because we know that Fanny's money was the same, and by comparing Fanny's model at first and in the end, we know that 4 units is equal to 6 parts. Simplifying it, 2 units will be 3 parts. The lowest common multiples of 2 and 3 is 6. Therefore, we're going to cut the model as such that 1 unit into 3 equal blocks and 1 part into 2 equal blocks. Sometimes we do not want to cut the model because it will make it look messy. So what we do is we calculate the respective units and convert into blocks, as well as that for parts into blocks. So after we've done that, it looks like this. Alright, so Fanny had 12 blocks at first, Annie had 15 blocks at first, and in the end, Annie had 14 blocks as such. Then, by comparing this part of the model, alright, by comparing this part of the model for Annie before and after, or rather at first and in the end, at first Annie had 15 blocks, which is equal to $240. Alright, so 15 blocks is equal to $240, so 1 block will be $16 if you were to divide 240 by 15. Okay, but in the end, Annie had 14 blocks left. That means to say that the dress cost 1 block of money. So the dress 1 block, which is equal to $16, because this is what we calculated, and therefore we know that the dress costs $16. Thank you for using Playmaths.com.